Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Norn9 Var Commons. We just started chapter 6, and Itsuki's been hiding in his room lately. Apparently Sakuya saw something in the future and he told Itsuki what it was, and whatever it is has Itsuki hiding in his room. So hopefully we'll find out what that is soon. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Hey, Akito, can you make Itsuki separate?
What? Again? This happened yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'll let him know that he's being a pain. Is Itsuki sick or something? Otomaru said that he didn't seem to be ill. I'm not sure what the full story is. Is that right? Mikoto, do you know anything? The food today is delicious again, as always. Yes.
Everything I said to you is true. No, wait. I said some things when we first met that were only intended as jokes. But somehow, even the jokes all turned into the truth. I do like you, and I do want to make your life easier for you. I like you. The way you work hard, and that's why you have to stop pushing so hard. If you keep this up, you're going to pass out.
He goes and says something like that after putting me through all those things. And now he is just staying in his room, of all the nerve. Mikoto, your chopsticks broke. Wow, both chopsticks snapped at the same time. You must have impressive forearm strength. Nanami! Oh, I'll bring you a new pair of chopsticks. Ever since that kiss in the library, Itsuki has not been seen anywhere. It seems like Heishi is bringing him food and talking with him, but aside from that, nobody else has any idea what's going on with Itsuki. He has partnered up with me, and he cannot even inform me of what's going on? If he had fallen ill, then it cannot be helped. But if that is not the case, then at least come out and talk to me. Nobody seems to know the reason why Itsuki will not come out. The day that Sakuya's future changed. When Sakuya and Itsuki went back to their rooms together, I figured something happened, but Sakuya has been keeping his mouth shut. There must have been something that happened between he and Sakuya. I knew they were not good friends to begin with, but they have never fought for this long. What's the matter? Could it be something other than Sakuya? I stood in front of Itsuki's door numerous times, trying to check up on him. But paying a visit to a guy's room poses a bit of a problem. Auntie and Mother taught me that it is very important to visit a man's room before you get married. I'm not sure if they wrote that right. Maybe it's to not visit a man's room before they get married. Plus, if I went to Itsuki's room...
Whoa, miss, what are you doing here? Could it be that you're finally ready? Coming into my room on your own? Miss, I never thought you were this forward. Okay, I'll make you my woman.
Yeah, that's what I would expect too. Oh no, she broke more chopsticks.
Koharu, from now on I think you should give her metal chopsticks instead.
That's absurd. I, who have been raised with the utmost moral character, I would never even think such a thing. I was wondering because you were as ever-present as air, and now you have vanished. I am not worried, nor did I want to see you. It is nothing like that. Now that I think about this clearly, this is entirely his fault. It is all because he would not come out of his room. I wonder if something happened. Maybe something made him sad. Although I cannot even think of anything that would make that man sad. Could it be that he regrets the things that he said to me? What's wrong? It seems that your face is becoming more pale than it usually is. Is it my fault? What? Did I push him too far? Did I make him say that he likes me, and now he is regretting those words? That's... Nanami, isn't Mikoto acting a little strange? She's been acting like this all the time recently. But no, it's not like that. But Can he not just come out? He should just come out and see me and everything will be fine. If he does not have feelings for me, he can just say so, instead of staying cooped up in his room all day. Mikoto, if you're that worried, go see him. Go and take action instead of sitting and thinking about it. Yeah. If I wanted to see him, he is right over there. Even if he is trapped in his room, I can at least knock, maybe talk to him through the door. Nanami is right. Sitting here and thinking is pointless. I should just take charge. But the real reason I cannot go see him... I close my eyes, and it comes back to life. His warm hand, the feeling of his soft lips, his sweet sigh that passed through my ears. That kiss has been embedded into all of my senses. If he says that was just a joke, there is no coming back from that for me. He told me it was real, and I really want to believe those words. Phew.
What's the heavy sigh for?
Masamune, you startled me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Were you deep in thought about something?
No, nothing like that.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, Heishi was bringing Itsuki food again today. Eating in his room. Now you've got another person who's like Senri. It's a long journey. Itsuki's probably just feeling a bit of fatigue from it. He's not a very put-together guy, but I also think he's got his own unique take on certain things. In due time, he'll peek his head out.
Yeah.
You shouldn't make faces like that. It's not like you.
Masamune pats my back lightly, then raises his hand to say goodbye and takes his leave. When I saw his back, I realized something. I was not worried about Itsuki or anything like that. I just happened to be passing by.
I know. I was just thinking out loud.
Huh. I just realized this is the first time for me to enter a guy's room like this. Maybe that's why I'm so nervous. Wait, no. I also went to see Sakuya when he got ill. That means this will not be the first time. In that case, why am I feeling so nervous? Sweat begins to moisten my fists. If that is what Itsuki thinks, maybe I should leave him alone. Even though he has not left his room, it has only been 1 or 2 days. Masamune is probably correct. If I leave him alone, he will return to normal. I slowly let my hand fall from the doorknob. Then, all of a sudden...
Whoa! Oh, it's just Mikoto. You scared me.
What do you mean, just me? Why did you open the door so suddenly?
I can't predict when someone's gonna come in. Did you come to see Itsuki? Hey, Itsuki, your partner's here.
Why are you making it sound like we are a comedy duo?
Miss? What? What? Wait, where are you going? Ah, she left. Should I bring her back with my voice? No, it's okay. I still haven't collected my thoughts. Thoughts, huh? Well, I don't know what you're doing, but if you don't figure it out soon, another guy's going to take her.
Despite dwelling on the thought for the majority of the day, I still ended up not seeing him at all. He has his own way of thinking. It would be wrong for me to try to force him outside of his room. I repeated those words to myself endlessly. People will naturally become tired and want to be alone while they recover. Right now, Masamune's reasoning is the only real justification Itsuki is not coming out to see me. This way is better, right? It is better to wait for everything to be clear, right? This is the longest period of time we have gone without seeing each other since we paired up. Looking back, this entire situation was started by Itsuki. If he had not taken the initiative himself, I would have never done so. Am I really this uncertain and naive about men? Have I just been putting up a front so I would not expose my weakness? I wonder. Even then I disregarded him and said mean things to him. Itsuki has always been there, and he told me he liked me. What I could not bring myself to say or do, he did it for me. He made it easy. I cannot do this alone. Itsuki.
I'm sorry, everyone, but we have an announcement, so please gather around.
Was that Heishi's telepathy just now? I wonder what has happened. The announcements were from Kakeru and Masamune. We have almost reached the destination, and that we should prepare for our arrival. It was a very simple sign of the end. Itsuki was still nowhere to be seen. I wonder how Itsuki will react to the news. Itsuki. The news that our journey was ending was enough to push me past my hesitance. Heishi.
Huh?
I will let Itsuki know.
Gotcha. Be my guest.
Thank you. I arrived at Itsuki's door. I stared at the door and clenched my fists. I will put an end to this. I will wait for Itsuki no more. Itsuki's room was pretty much the same as all the other rooms. Even though it looks the same, this is obviously Itsuki's room. You can tell by the scent alone. Just act normal and I will be just fine. You never come out of your room anymore. Everyone was saying you were turning into another Senri. Sorry for intruding while you were trying to stay inside your room, but I wanted to let you know what the announcement was. And that is the only reason I am here. Why isn't he saying anything? I feel like crying. The ship is almost at our destination. They said to be prepared for arrival. Although we should have all been prepared since the moment we set foot on the ship, right? Masamune always lectures us, like he is our teacher. How annoying.
If you're prepared, then why are you crying, miss?
Tears of anger and sadness flowed from my eyes. These two unbecoming emotions mingled in my tears as they fell to the floor. What is going on? You just stop coming out of your room all of a sudden. Have I done something wrong? It feels like I am having my emotions jerked again, and I hate it.
I didn't want to see you and Sakuya together.
What?
I heard about Sakuya's vision of the future, and I saw how strong the bond you two had was. The reason you didn't want to like me, or want me to like you, is because you wanted to protect Saku, right? But Saku's future has changed. Now he won't die.
Are you saying I should be with Sakuya again? Because he won't die now that I should... How many times do I have to tell you this? Stop trying to make my decisions for me.
It's a hard thing falling in love. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I haven't been able to come to a conclusion yet.
What have you been thinking about? Is it something you cannot share with me?
It's not that. I'm just discovering a new me, and I'm a bit confused by it is all.
A new you?
Well, maybe not new so much. It's a part of me that was always there, but I didn't want to acknowledge it. Ever since I was born, I never put my full effort into something. I figured it was because I just wasn't a serious person by nature.
A person like that does not sound like the type of person who would challenge themselves to learn how to read and write. You have such beautiful handwriting. You must have practiced so hard.
I did. Working on stuff like that is fun, because you can actually see signs of progress.
But you think it would be a different story with relationships.
Yeah.
His response caught me a bit off guard. Itsuki is very much someone who likes to go with the flow, but he is also a very kind person. This seems contradictory, a lack of seriousness on his level, would generally involve not caring about how you treated other people.
Messing with other people and screwing around was something I thought I did because I was raised badly. But that wasn't really the case. I learned that this personality of mine is a display of weakness, I learned that I'm really too scared to put effort into anything because I don't want to get hurt or lose something dear.
This is why you have been locked up in your room for so long.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes. I'm sorry for being so weak.
I shook my head at him. It was the first time I had even seen Itsuki, who would always see right through another person, show someone else feelings that he wanted to hide. I imagine that he must be feeling pretty torn up, that he is showing this side of himself to me right now. Despite that, he is still willing to talk to me. He is showing his true feelings to me. The tears continued to stream down my face, but this time a bit of happiness was mixed in.
Seeing Miss work so hard, even though I knew you were struggling, got me annoyed seeing you push yourself that hard. But that's your strength, Miss. You never seem to worry about yourself while you protect others, and that is your strength.
I am not special. I am not that strong. I am like you. I put up a front and try to handle things that I know I cannot, and when I fail, people get hurt.
Are you talking about Saku? When you give it your all, a lot of emotions flow. It's hard to keep everything where it should be, feelings of greed and attachment. I've been trying to contain my feelings of jealousy, but just the thought of you talking to Saku drives me crazy.
What are you talking about?
See, if I put in my all, nothing good happens.
I would not say that is completely true.
Miss, do you like me? Could you always be with me? I think if you can, I won't need anything else.
Itsuki extended his hand to me. I'm not the same person as I was before, the naive girl who did not know what it would really mean if I took his hand. In the past, Itsuki would just pull me in and hold me without bothering to ask me if I wanted to be held. The reason he is not doing so now is because Itsuki has changed, and that he also knows what this means. He knows that this is meaningless unless both of us are reaching for each other. Why do I even have an option? This is not a situation where you are the only one putting in their all. I like you too.
Miss? I know. You're not the type who would enter a man's room unless you already liked him. Because you decided to come in, I was finally able to speak my true feelings. Thank you. Will you be mine?
I tensed up as the bed produced sounds of shaking.
You're so red. You know you don't have to be that nervous, right? Hey, don't hide your face. If you can't look at the one who's holding you, there's no point, miss. Well, let me show you. I'm yours, and you're mine. That's it. Good girl. Mikoto, I love you. There's no turning back now. I can't give you to anyone else. That's how serious you've made me. Being with you is worth leaving the rest of my life behind. So, Mikoto, please be mine, forever.
I fell asleep in Itsuki's arms. I had a strange dream while I slept. I saw a small house, and inside Itsuki and I were living together. Waking up together, eating together, chit-chatting and laughing together. A life where we would never be separated. That was the dream I had. I was awakened by the feeling of a finger running softly through my hair.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Itsuki's soft smile appeared in my eye. Whoa, okay. I'm really surprised there because I didn't think anything actually happened, but clearly they are naked under a blanket there. Wow, this is the most risque thing that's happened in this entire game. Itsuki's soft smile appeared in my eyes as I emerged from the blurry daze. You go, Itsuki.
Are you the one who showed me that dream? What kind of dream?
Oh wait, shoot. Nope, it said Itsuki said both of those. The dream of us living together. Oh, I think they messed up. I think it was supposed to be Mikoto that said, "Are you the one who showed me that dream?"
Hmm.
We We were in a small house, so small that if we were in separate rooms, we could still see what each other was doing. We would be together forever in this dream.
I wish I had a dream like that. It's not morning yet. Go back to sleep. I'll let you watch that dream again.
No, I have a feeling I will see it again anyway. I closed my eyes once again. My sleepiness takes hold as if it was a person waiting for me. I take its hand and drift off.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mikoto.
What? What are you doing? I felt something leave my body. It was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders, like someone had just cut off the shackles on my legs and arms. A feeling of release. A true feeling of safety that came from the bottom of my heart. This was the first time I have ever felt this way. I figured that I was just dreaming again. I will tell Itsuki when I wake up. This was an amazing dream. From that point, it felt like I was just falling from a tall canyon. I parted from my consciousness. I wake up once again and sit upright, only to find Itsuki missing from my side. Itsuki? I look around confused, and I hear voices outside the door.
I don't know anything about that.
Is that so? I wonder where she went.
I have no idea.
These voices, Koharu and Itsuki? What time is it? I snap out of my daze and look at the clock. It was 20 minutes past breakfast.
Oh, are you awake?
Why didn't you wake me up?
Why? You were sleeping so soundly.
What are you talking about? Anyway, I have to get out of here before anyone sees me.
Why don't you just stay here?
What? That's not possible. Itsuki, are you there? Come out already. Heishi! Hearing his unmistakably cheery voice, I buried myself in the bed. Huh? The door's locked. Itsuki, I'm coming in. Apparently he meant unlocked. Oh, there you are. Come on, let's go eat today.
Oh, okay, I'll come eat.
Huh? You're cooperative today. You were so gloomy until yesterday.
Hey.
You were acting like Senri. If you didn't come out today, I was gonna get serious with you.
Okay. I'm okay now.
Do you understand, though? We don't have much time left before we reach our destination. You gotta tell her that you like her.
Hey, seriously. I get it already.
Show some backbone. Just go for it and pull her into your room. Oh, good lord. This is going to turn out badly. I told you last time, if she gets together with another guy, you're going to be crying your eyes out. Wait a second. You are really, really bright today. Maybe you've already accomplished something.
Oh, I just remembered. I have something to do. Go without me. I'll catch up.
What? Wait! Heishi was probably saying that on purpose. I bet he realized that I was here.
No, Heishi wouldn't do something like that. That's the type of thing Kakeru would do.
Itsuki's face was blushing. He turns aside to hide his embarrassment.
But anyways, I told him I'll catch up with him, so I have to go to the cafeteria. Although, I would rather stay in bed with you a while longer.
Yay, I can actually agree with him and it won't be a negative repercussion. I want to be with you more too. Wait, why are you getting all quiet like that? Were you joking?
No, I was just trying to figure out a way to get you undressed and finished in 5 minutes. Oh.
Off we go!
Got it. Alright, the coast is clear. Let's go, Mikoto.
Oh, Mikoto! I was looking for you. Where were you?
I was just researching things in the library, and I just fell asleep. How do you know Koharu didn't already look in the library?
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm glad you're okay. I'm also glad Itsuki finally came out of his room.
Sorry for getting everyone worried.
Mikoto,
Hmm?
are you showing off holding hands like that? Is it mating season?
Oh, she probably didn't even realize.
Oh.
I mistook his hand for chopsticks.
Gonna break them again?
Such a sad excuse. You seem like you're at a loss for words. I feel even more embarrassed for you.
If you realized, then say something.
Oh, I thought holding hands with me had become a habit for you. Was that just your subconscious action?
Aw.
It's cute that it becomes a habit overnight.
I was annoyed, so I tried to put up a barrier with my hands. But no matter how hard I tried, I could not put up a barrier. I cannot put up a barrier.
Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Oh, this isn't good.
And the barrier around the ship does not seem to be up anymore either. What is going on? This should not be happening. I do recall this happening once before. My barrier will not work. What, is she in a dream right now?
Obviously, you like me so much that you can't bring yourself to form one.
I need to train myself spiritually. I need to get myself together before we get attacked again.
Saku, your face is scary normally. You don't need to glare so hard. You don't have to glare so hard. It's okay, the job has been done.
What? What did he do?
Understood. So why were you locked in your room all that time? Huh? What? Were you worried about Miyaki? Did you lose sleep at night because you were worrying about me? Don't be stupid.
That's right, Itsuki. Akito was definitely not so worried that he couldn't sleep at night. But he was worried enough to think about making you rice porridge or hot ginger water.
Oh. Don't take it the wrong way. You're kinda girly, so...
It's not girly.
You're kinda girly, so I was worried that maybe you stopped eating or something.
Akito, you shouldn't call Itsuki a girl.
Now that Itsuki's back, all of a sudden everybody's lively again. Mostly Akito. Huh, we're so close to arriving at our destination, but these guys ended up not changing a single bit.
At the end of the trip,
Yeah. I was eating Aki's delicious cooking, even while I was locked in my room. No matter how you're feeling, good food is still good food. Thanks, man.
huh?
Itsuki just said thank you?
Everybody was surprised at Itsuki's words. But that Itsuki, the Itsuki who never missed an opportunity to make a fool out of everyone on board, actually said thank you. Everyone was understandably shocked.
Huh, and you guys reacting this much just from me saying thank you? Well, that hurts, guys. Maybe you got sick or something. Probably something that affects your mind. What? Sick? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I am sick. What? I have a disorder where I have to thank everything alive in the world. Even if that person's trash, I can't control myself. I'm so overwhelmed with gratitude that I just have to show it. Did you just call me trash? I wonder if this is some kind of love illness. I guess you haven't changed at all. That's really how you want to leave things?
Out of all the things to say, I can feel Itsuki looking at me, but I just looked down and ignored him. The ship was rocked by an intense shaking. I can hear a loud explosion on the roof. What? Of all the times to strike!
Another attack. What happened to the barrier?
I don't know. I cannot use my powers.
Calm down. Everyone grab a hold of something and hang on tight. Nobody move. You say that, but the ship feels like it's crashing. It's the one moving.
The ship that could easily glide through a storm without us feeling a thing was being tossed about. We started falling. If I can just reactivate the barrier, then I can protect everybody from the crash. Due to the intense shaking, I was unable to stand back up. I tried to leave the cafeteria by crawling along the ground. The barrier on the roof.
Mikoto, no.
The ship tilted sharply, and my body went airborne.
Mikoto!
Itsuki! Itsuki's long arms caught me and held me tight to protect me. Everything goes dark, and I cannot see anything. Everybody's voice, Itsuki's voice, it all starts fading away. Is this the end? Is this where it all ends? We are all just starting... oh. This is... I open my eyes, and I see an unfamiliar ceiling. Oh, he looks good in that. Itsuki,
Are you awake? I made breakfast already.
where is this?
Huh? Are you awake? Go wash your face.
My face. But what about...
Hey, if you don't hurry, your food will get cold.
I go to the sink as Itsuki tells me, and I wash my face. Then I realize... Wait, how do I know where the sink is? I have never been here before.
Thanks for the meal.
Thank you for the meal. As I put my chopsticks on the food, I quietly glance around the room.
When we're finished eating, we can take our usual walk. I bet it'll feel good to sleep on the grass on a nice day like this.
Usual.
Yeah, like usual.
Itsuki looks at me and smiles happily. My uneasiness fades away as I see his familiar smile. I know now. This is our home. I have lived here with him for a while. We finished our journey, and we got new orders from the world. They said we had nothing further to do, and then Itsuki and I moved here. Yes, that was sounding good. We will take a walk.
Yeah.
I nod my head, and Itsuki beams a warm smile at me. Chapter 7. Alright, which is of course a good place to end this video. Well, I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.